So friends, welcome to another altcoin update video. Today we're talking about Chiliz. I haven't checked for a long time how the course has changed here. How the chart has developed is why it's a valid request to take a look at everything again, including the price targets and possible further buying points. You'll learn all that in today's update video. Before we start, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if not yet, and join the free Telegram chat if you're interested in updates and news. You can do that at my partner exchange, Binks. There are great bonuses now, and you can find all the links in the video description. So let's take a look at it. We're trading at about 8 cents, and we have a market cap of $780 million. I like to look at both price and market cap charts. To reach our high, we need to increase 4 times, so keep that in mind because it often relates to price dependent targets for the bull run. In the comments section, yes, we're trading at 8 cents with a market cap of $780 million. To reach our all-time high, we need to increase by almost 4 times. Currently, we're at 8 cents. We had an altcoin season with a rise to nearly 14 cents, a 166% increase recently. However, since the peak, it dropped almost 50%. These are good entry points for those interested. We're at 8 cents, having risen to nearly 14 cents, a 166% increase. Since the peak, it dropped almost 50%. We've fallen through the golden pocket, but filled inefficiency and landed in the 4-hour demand zone. We could see a zone around 0.075 from our low to the high. A 166% increase is appealing, but it has since dropped nearly 50%. These are good entry points. We'll test it with the Fibonacci retracement level. We've fallen through the golden pocket but landed in the 4-hour demand zone as support. Is this the bottom? Not necessarily, but it's a start. This was the first buying zone for new Chiliz investors. From where the run started, we've already fallen through the golden pocket. We've even filled the inefficiency from this pump and landed in the 4-hour demand zone as support. This would have also been the first buying zone for anyone who hasn't invested in Chiliz yet. Otherwise, I still suspect that because I also expect Bitcoin to drop again, we might see a zone around, let's say, 0.075 or even $0.07. In the worst case, our old buying zone is around 6 to about 4 cents in the bear market. We did have a 166% pump, but also a 50% dump, and a lot of profits are already gone. My strategy is always to enter a project as soon as it rises by 100% or more. I take my initial investment out and leave only the profits in. We rose by 166%. These are all things to think about. We could drop to 0.07, and in the worst case, our old buying zone is around 6 to about 4 cents in the bear market. So I can really imagine the bear market in a scenario again, and those levels aren't too far off. We did have a 166% pump, but also a 50% dump, and a lot of profits are already gone. That's what I mean when I say my strategy is always to enter a project as soon as it rises by 100% or more. I take my initial investment out and leave only the profits in. And you can see it again. We rose by 166%, but think about it. If you didn't do anything, you wouldn't even be 100% in profit, but significantly less. So these are all things to think about a bit. Where I would like to explain my strategy to you in a little more detail. Based on an example, those were definitely the buying points. If we take a look at the daily chart, we can see that we haven't even reached our March high, which isn't necessarily bullish. That would be our first next resistance, let's say, at the 17-cent mark for the coming weeks and months. And you remember I mentioned that a 4-fold market cap from the current level would mean, if we briefly name this price target, we would land around the Fibonacci retracement level, which currently corresponds to a price of $5.30. That would also fit with the resistances we have up here. So these wicks here, we do have a small resistance before that, but I hope it won't have too much of an impact. But that would roughly be my target range. Everything between 30 and 44 cents would be my top for the bull market. If we go higher, we need to see confirmation up here as well. But for now, to be a bit more pessimistic, to reach the old all-time high market cap, let's say, to get a retest for the bullish scenario, the bull run top would be between 30 and 44 cents. That would mean a potential increase of about 370 to 500%. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments. Do you think that's reasonable and achievable or not? I'm definitely curious, and feel free to write your altcoin wishes in the comments below so we can take a look at a few more. Otherwise, we'll catch up in the next altcoin update video. I wish you a great start to the week. Take care until then. Ciao, ciao. And as always, stay crypto.